Ghana. Amagana. Tijuana Mayete. You are welcome to Jaggers Radio on YouTube live this morning. I'm not going to church. If you're not going to church, join me. Why am I playing Amagana this morning? Amagana. There are a lot of genuine workers in Ghana who don't get what they are supposed to get. There are people in Ghana who work and their pay is less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. There are people in Ghana who are graduates, who are in good professions, but at the end of the month, what they take home cannot suffice them. Amagana. Amagana. And Nekura and Yakigina Moko. And then the Omuko, friend is saying, Ya Yuki. And ne Amagana Manomono, Omajuania by Ya Yuki. Na Ya Yuki, na dia odi ya omono, Omunya Fianca Umbeba. Nanso, Aw Amagana. This morning, my short message is to the President, Mr. Government. Today, I'm on you. Your Excellency, Mr. Dr. John Dramani Mahama. Metina Usuanama, sorry. In fact, you are doing great works. You are doing so much for the country Ghana. In fact, I have to applaud you on my platform. You are doing so well. Economically, infrastructure-wise, you are doing so much for Ghana. And it's my prayer that God will sustain you, protect you, help you, so that your aim, your vision for Ghana will be achieved. But this morning, I have a serious issue to bring to your notice. And I want you to help me solve it. Your Excellency, Mr. President, Ghana Police Service has a constitutional instrument that guides it. When it comes to recruitment, there is a constitutional guidance. When it comes to promotion, there is constitutional guidance. When it comes to punishment of people, there is constitutional guidance. When it comes to how they go about their work, there is constitutional guidance. When it comes to even leaving the work, there is a constitutional guidance. When it comes to enumeration, there is a constitutional guidance. All these are working except the enumeration, the hours of work. So this morning, I want to draw your attention to Regulation 35 of the CI 76. Ghana Police Service Regulation 2012. Regulation 35. I want to draw your attention to it so that I will plead with you to take a look at it and ensure that something good is done to our people who have decided to live their life in protecting others. I used to tell police officers who come to training that police service is like Isakaba, the Nigerian movie Isakaba, a self-sacrifice. When I joined the police service, My first salary was 5 cedis 50 pesos, 55,000 old 4 cedis. 5 cedis 50 pesos. Those days, my colleagues who were not working and they were mates, conductor in buses, they earn more than I earn at the end of the month. But I had no job. I have to work diligently. I have to wake up in the morning, go to work 6 to 6. At the end of the month, I was paid 5 cedis 50 pesos, which is 55,000 Kufuor's money. And that is old cedis. Okay? And we went through that until we gave way for others to also come. And I have realized that everything, when it comes to punishment, when it comes to everything, they are following religiously according to the constitutional provision. But when it comes to enumeration of police officers concerning their hours of work, nothing good is done. Mr. President, wait, don't go. Wait for me, because it's very important. Mr. President, enyo obi na ye o. Ye na edi ye humbo afori se yebe sumu o police mu. Eno ntina omudi ye sa. Ye mpanyifo no, they go for POMAP meeting, they get sitting allowance, they get television allowance, entertainment allowance, they get all those allowances. But nkolano, some of them go to work 6 in the morning and they close 6 in the morning. Now let's read what the constitutional provision, CI 76, the constitutional instrument, gave us as hours of work. Regulation 35(1). The minimum working hours for each day is 8 hours. Every police officer, that is what the Constitution provided. But it is not so. Especially in the villages. You can go to a village where the population is about 15,000 people and only 2 policemen are in that town, or 3. And all they have to do is to work 6 to 6. You can go to an urban area, let's say municipal area, where the population is about over 200,000 people. The policemen are less than 20. And there are several banks in those places, and they have to run 6 to 6. Even breastfeeding mothers. But the constitutional instrument provided that every policeman must work a minimum working hours for what? Each day, 8 hours. Now, the service provided again under subsection 2 that despite this first regulation 1, an officer may require to work beyond the 8-hour period where the exigencies of the service require. So, if the need arises that an officer should work more than the 8 minimum hours, that officer will have to work. But regulation 3, where an officer works beyond the specified period, the officer shall be paid adequate monetary compensation by the police administration. This is not happening, Mr. Government. Your Excellency, this is not happening. This cannot go across board. I know that there are policemen who go to work 7 o'clock and they close 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock and they close at 5. There are people who are running 8-hour shifts. But in some cases and some units, especially guardmen and even some charge offices, they lose 6 to 6. And that is 12 hours. The extra 4 hours, are they paid for it? The most painful thing is that While jobs like fire service, people go for night, 1 week or 3 days, and they go off. There is no off for a police officer. There is no off. The off is you close, you go home, and you come back in few hours time. But some other jobs, I know, when military people are guarding a place like a bank, the military will be 2 or 3 on guard duty. We send one policeman to a bank guard 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. That 4 hours, are they paid for it? The constitutional instrument says that any extra work done by a police officer because the exigencies of the matter require so, that person must be compensated monetary wise. Mr. Government, the police administration is not doing this. If you don't do, I'm telling you, I'm a Ghana Nkolano, ye bre papa. Ayirohuomu, a police for bread, especially those in the villages. They are suffering. I remember being in the village for 11 years, and for 5 years I never had leave to go, no holiday for me, because we were only 4 people. So 2 are the charge office, 2 are at the bank. And I remember it got to a time only myself and the station officer. Oh, the late Chief Inspector Dugbati. If I go for 6 o'clock, I'll go in the evening 6 o'clock to change him. He will come back home, sleep, get up, come about 8 o'clock, prepare going to court. He will wait for me. I will go and take my bath and come back, sit down at the charge office, perform the duty. He will go to court and come 4 o'clock. He will stay there. I'll go home and bath and come. It got to a time, moving my television, I have to put it at the charge office before I can watch it. There are policemen walking miles upon miles. There is no vehicle, no motorbike, no bicycle for them to go and arrest in villages. I remember walking to Abisim Dawa, Tunkum, friend saying, Akurabo. All those places, I walk from Nankesi to those places to go and effect arrest. And I know some policemen are still going through that today. But my main concern, Your Excellency, is that policemen are overworking themselves and there is no monetary compensation. I don't know whether the IGPs, they fear to draw your attention to this. Mr. Ato Forsen, if you are listening to me, make an investigation, an inquiry into this thing I'm reporting to you, and ensure that policemen are compensated for the work they do. There are some people in the office who work 8 hours. I'm not disputing that. But those who are operational on the field, in the villages, in the municipal district, the number of policemen are short, and they work 6 to 6. I remember when I went to Obuasi on Galamsey operations, policemen go to work in the morning, come back home, they will sleep a little bit, and then they wake up again, they go for work. Go to work again. In Obuasi, where the gold mine is. Yes, policemen were performing more than 24 hours a day. Oh God. Your Excellency, please, in as much as the law says that police officers should not desert their beat, they should not leave their workplace without permission, and they go there in the morning and leave in the evening, they must be adequately compensated. I am bringing this to your notice this morning, Sunday, the 23rd of August 2026. I am ASP retired Franklin Nati. It was a vow I made to my students and some of the police officers that were trained under me, that when I retire from the service, I will ensure the right things are done. I'm back on the airwaves, on Jaggers Radio, directly coming from Farringdon in the United Kingdom, Oxfordshire. Please, Mr. President, Mr. Government, ask Mr. Yohuno whether what I'm saying is a lie. If it's a lie, ignore it. But if it is true, do something about it for the policemen, for their suffering. I joined police service at the age of 21. And by the time I left the service, I had pressure, BP, that I have to take 4 tablets a day. Till today, I take 4 tablets a day. I take indapamine, lisinopril, atorvastatin, and then one other, felodipine. I take 4 to survive because of the pressure the police service put on me, the load of the job put on me, or the pressure the job put on me. I have to take 4 tablets of pressure drug to survive today. So, Mr. President, Your Excellency, I know what you can do. You are a listening president. You are a listening president. You are a good man. JDM, you are a good man. Please. Mami Odendi, Your Excellency, Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimai, I think you are the chairman of the police council. If you are, do something about this. The hours of work, Regulation 35 of CI 76, Ghana Police Service Regulation 2012, states categorically that the minimum hours of a police officer to work is 8 hours. But at certain times, he said, if the exigencies of the matter require, the policeman can work more than that. However, that person should be compensated monetary-wise. This is not being done to the policemen, and it is unfair. It is very, very unfair. So, I plead with you. Mami Odendi, awa too, Miss Srel, do something about this for the policemen for me. Amagana. Ni manomo omubre papa. Whilst I bring my broadcast to draw my curtain, my fellow policemen, as I am fighting for you and making sure the authorities hear your plea, when you go to work, behave well. Be present at your job as punctual as you can, and make sure that it is time for you to close before you leave the place. Because whilst I promote you and ensure that good things are done to you, I will not close my eyes on any kind of shortfall or indiscipline on your side as well. Don't forget, I don't follow people, I follow issues. My grandmother told me, I don't follow people. I want to live long, so I want to speak the truth. I want to maintain my integrity. So I'm not going to follow anybody and lie or make you happy, and then I'll go back into my closet and be crying. No. So whilst I appeal to Mr. Government, His Excellency, JDM, to look into your hours of work and compensate you monetarily and adequately, I expect you to do your work diligently, with all honesty. Stop taking small bribe. Those of you who go to your work and be demanding money, stop. Maami Odende, Professor, our own mother, if you hear this broadcast, if it passed by your eyes, your ears, please, when you go to the next police council meeting, ensure something is done. As I said, this thing doesn't need to be across board for all policemen. No. I know some policemen, they go to work 8 hours because of the office they acquire or they are. But there are some. You can do an investigation inquiry and these things can be captured. Now the police has ICT unit that is very, very cogent. That is very, very good. They can do, we have a research and planning unit, a directorate. They can work on these things and be able to tell how many policemen overwork or how many work more than the minimum hours provided by the Constitution. I want to thank you, Mr. President, that I believe and I hope when matters enter into your ear, you work on them and you will do so. Thank you so much. Today is Sunday. I won't bother you that much. Though any of you, policemen, friends of the police, those who are concerned, those who expect our Ghana police to become a world-class policing service that will give you the peace you want, that will maintain the peace you want, forward this video to the big men so that they will listen. Once again, this is Jaggers Radio coming to you from Farringdon in the United Kingdom. I'm ASP retired Franklin Nati, the DJ Franco. Thank you so much. Let's enjoy the rest of the music. Let's see how Amagana is suffering. Even her children that went to Equiagege, woman to me, those who are in UK, the umbre papa. Oh, UK, onukura kumu omanu musi omo amukwa Equiagege. Nyankopon shira mu nyina. God bless everybody who is subscribing to this channel, who is trying to like my program, and who is promoting this platform. God bless you all. Let's enjoy the music. Magana Juana Mayede. Oh. Ya ekura. Ya UK okumo mukura. Oh. Enra na be baye. Ya UK kura kumo musi Equiagege. Miana Maya. Ya UK okumo manu mokurasi Equiagege wai. Ya UK onye ya UK okumo manu mokurasi first. Anyhow, you know, It's so great. Dear Iroho, area Iroho one, ow, Minaya, Sumaraku, Cecia dear, enye, Kuyagigu, Yayuki, or Kumo Manomo Papa, Amagana, Abregu, but I know my call will be hearkened to. The president will do something about this, and the policemen will become happy people. They will become well motivated and psychologically positive and well, and then perform the best they can to ensure that Ghana, our beloved country, enjoy peace forever. Thank you. See you tomorrow.